Welcome back to Trillium Tarot, everybody. This is Stephanie, and I'm so happy that you joined me for this video. I am probably going to slaughter the pronunciation of this name. I'm in the upper Midwest, and we don't speak a lot of French up here, so I'll do my best. Before I dive into the cards, please do give the video a thumbs up, and also it would help the channel if you would subscribe to the channel so that you get notifications of future uploads as I make them. For this video, I am going to be going through the Tarot Decoratif deck by Kiro Marchetti, one of my favorite tarot artists. And I'm going to get on a soapbox just a little bit because I'm looking at the back of the box here. Let's make it a little bit bigger. So this is what the back of the box looks like. And I was going to read this little description to explain exactly what this deck is, because it is a kind of a combination or a melding of the traditional tarot deck that we all know and love and are familiar with, but also with the Marseille style of tarot decks. I really, from the deepest depths of my heart, I really appreciate the fact that on the back of the box here, it specifies that this is the Tarot Decoratif artfully combines elements of two pillars of contemporary tarot practice, the Smith-Waite tarot deck and the Tarot de Marseille, illuminating both. Now, in all of my experience, the most common name for what's considered to be the traditional tarot is the Rider-Waite deck. Rider printed the deck. Waite was the guy who came up with the concept and kind of directed the deck. And Pamela Coleman Smith was the actual artist. She created the artwork on the traditional tarot deck. Quite frequently, her name is entirely dropped from the name of the deck. It might have to do with the time period and, that she was a woman when this deck was created in 1909. And the men were considered to be more important. I don't know. That whole piece of it, quite frankly, it pisses me off because the artist should have a heck of a lot more notice than the dude who printed the deck or came up with the concept. So I want to give kudos to whoever wrote the wording on the back of this box for the description, or the editor, or whoever it might have been. Thank you so much for calling it the Smith-Waite deck, because personally, I greatly appreciate that. So without further ado, I want to go through the Tarot Decoratif deck. Now, this deck is available on Etsy or on Amazon. It is also available on the Etsy website. However, lately I have been strongly encouraging people, especially in this economy, it is much better for the artist themselves if you order directly from their artist's website. In this case, kiromarchetti.com. That way they receive 100% of the proceeds from the sale instead of paying out fees for listing or for, inventory control or sales commission or whatever the case might be. So if you're interested in this deck, I encourage you to visit this website that you're seeing on the screen, kiromarchetti.com. So in this deck, the names of the cards, I'm assuming that is in French. So I will do my best to translate just based on the image of the card. And let's see, that looks a little weird. There we go. So this would be the Fool. And then we have the Magician, High Priestess, the Empress, and the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot. Now, in the Marseille style, the number 8 and the number 11 are switched. They're exactly the opposite as they are in the traditional Rider-Waite Smith deck, or the Smith-Waite deck, as this box describes. So in this particular deck, number 8 is the Justice card. Then we have the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, and then we have Strength. So 8 and 11 are simply swapped in the Marseille style. Here we have the Hanged Man and Death. I find it interesting that this Death card has no name or no description on the bottom of it. It's just empty and black. Here we have Temperance, the Devil. That's got to be the Tower. Star, Moon, Sun, Judgment, and finally the World card. So this is the suit of swords, or épées. I'm not even going to try it. I take it back. Just pretend my rough pronunciation never happened. So here we have the ace, and then we have the 2, the 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not a huge fan of pip decks, but this is not exclusively a pip deck because it has images and background scenery included in it, even though it is highlighting that this is indeed a 6 of Swords card. There's still the relation to the traditional Pamela Coleman Smith illustration. Here we have the 7, the 8, 9, 10, the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. So now let's look at the suit of Wands. So here we have the Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. We'll get this pile out of the way because I have 2 suits to go through, and my cards will fly all over if I build the stack up that high. So here we have the suit of Pentacles, or the suit of coins. There's the Ace, the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's the bird from the lady who's sitting pretty, or the falcon from the lady who's sitting pretty on the Pamela Coleman Smith art. Here we have the 10, the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. And finally, we have the suit of Cups. So here we have the Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Page, Knight, Queen, and the King. I do hope you've enjoyed the walkthrough of this deck, the Tarot Decoratif deck. This is one that is available on the mass market, but I encourage you, if you are interested in purchasing this deck, that you do so directly at the artist's website, at the link on the screen in front of you, kiromarchetti.com. As a final reminder, please do give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you get notifications of future videos that I upload and possible events that I might be doing. I'm kind of thinking about that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.